Can you name the Super C? That's 4x4. Smells like a steak and sweeps up the 4. Magnitude Grand. Hey, it's Steve from Thor Motor Coach. I am with Garrett. We are kicking back in the all-new Magnitude Grand L35. This is a sweet riding 4x4, F600, everything you need for a trip anywhere. Take us through this. This is all yours. Now, Garrett is one of our factory reps, so when you go out to the dealers and you say, hey, I love this Magnitude, and he walks you through and tells you about every single feature, he learns it from this guy right here. So all the questions you have, leave them in the comments below and we'll get you answers. So let's start with the new Grand Series.
Yes, we changed a few things up. We just kind of wanted to come out with a new generation of the Magnitude. And what you're going to have is you're going to have a partial paint, which is a new modern look. That's going to come standard. You can option in the same full body paint colors that we did offer previously. So you can get the full body paint. Also, you're going to have a different rear end design. It's going to look more like a traditional Class C, a little bit more of a rugged look. Also, a few things changed up. The awning, the interior here. You get a full kitchen, so you're going to have an oven, 3 gas burner, residential microwave, all residential appliances. And the nice thing is this fridge here, you got an 1800 watt inverter. You can power that fridge off the inverter. You got auto generator start to help allow you to run that longer. You can upgrade the solar on this unit. It comes standard with 100 watts of solar. You can get 2 additional 200 watt panels for a total of 500 watts, 2 additional batteries for a total of 4 house batteries. That'll give you a bunch of 12 volt power and a lot of charging for that 12 volt power to allow you to run your appliances longer, which is nice. This floor plan came out this floor plan a couple years ago. It's based off one of our best selling Class C floor plans we have in the Four Winds and Chateau. So really what you're going to have the big overhead bunk here. You're going to have your 4-person dinette with seat belts. Child safety tether now comes standard. We upgraded the wireless charging on the dinette really quick. I think your phone's on there right now.
It is right now. Yep. Yeah, and that just pops up like that. And there you go. So you have your ports right there if you don't support wireless charging. But then right there, pop it down. It has to be in the down position for wireless charging. And then you can read all the texts from my daughter that she's having the drama at school already this morning. So early for drama in the morning.
Gotta love it.
But this is where you kick back in these chairs and you relax and let the school drama go.
We did just upgrade these this year too. These are power recline. Because previously this was all manual.
Yeah.
So you get power recliners and they go back. We never had the recline feature previously on Magnitude. These are power massage and heated.
And I like there are charging ports. There's a charging port
that is
here
cool,
as well.
Yeah.
So my question is, are these plugged into the inverter, or do you need to have the generator on when you're driving down the road to use these? Because if I was in here as a passenger, this is where I would sit. And then I'd kick back and enjoy.
It's a good question, yeah.
So, well, I'd probably have the generator on anyway because I'd want the roof ACs fired up. To keep comfortable back here. These are how big?
Dual 13.5.
Okay. All right. Awesome. And if you want more sleeping couch.
This is standard. The jackknife sofa is an option you can get on this.
Okay. Awesome. And so we're going to have seatbelts there, seatbelts here, seatbelts there. And while we're talking about seatbelts there, and we'll get up and walk through the rest of this. I just want to get through some of this. This is the F600 chassis. So take us through the differences between the F600 and the F550, because we also build Magnitude on the F550.
Yes. So the 550 is a 19,500 pound chassis. Where this is going to be a 22,000 pound chassis. And where that added weight comes in is they added extra steel reinforcement in the frame
about here?
Exactly. Right here, running through here.
Okay.
That's what increases your carrying capacity. Because when we first came out with the 600, it more than doubled our carrying capacity on this unit. I think it's just sold as over 4,000 pounds, 4,300 pounds. So that's where your added capacities come in. But then to handle that added weight, they did have to upgrade a lot of other things. So like your wheels are 0.75 inches wider. Your tires are 22 millimeters thicker. The brakes, suspension, nuts, bolts are all larger and heavier to handle that added weight.
Okay, and that's you still get the same 6.7 liter power stroke V8. Makes pretty sense.
And you don't notice a difference from the 550 to 600 with that 6-7 power stroke and that 10-speed torque shift transmission.
And you have the drive modes. And Nick, run through a quick list, because I know there are safety features built into this, because a lot of times, especially when you get into an RV of this size, it can be a little intimidating. So every little assistance you can get gives you just a little bit of added
We got to think your base level Toyota now comes fully equipped with all the safety features.
Right.
So the buyers nowadays are fully used to driving with those safety features. So going to something without it, it's kind of like going back in the Stone Age. So this is going to have lane departure warning and automatic emergency braking. From Ford, those are OEM, not an aftermarket system. So really great to have other safety features: driver passenger airbags, side curtain airbags, side seat airbags. So I mean, very safe. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all Ford system up there, and they redesigned that interior and the exterior body of the F-Series last year, so you have a whole new look. Just shift on the fly for 4-wheel drive.
Nice. So you don't have to get out there and lock the hubs anymore, which is...
You still got to lock the hubs.
Oh, do you? Okay, you still have to go out there and do that. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
All right. So let's walk through the rest of this and kind of point out all of the bells and whistles that we got going on in here.
So this is our Brighton cabinetry. It's going to give you a two-tone look. So you're going to see you have the light color with the chrome handles, and then you're going to have your dark, kind of like a mahogany, in kind of the bottom and some of your cabinetry space here.
It's nice wood. I mean, it's
very
a
nice.
real nice finish in
solid
here.
wood. And the other thing to kind of hit on with just our construction,
Right.
kind of where we stand apart, is inside your sidewalls. So anything that gets mounted into the wall, so your cabinetry, that needs to be held strongly in place. You're going down the road and you're moving. So we have EGS steel. So it's steel strapping inside the wall that all your cabinetry is mounted into, not just foam insulation or aluminum framing that it's going into. It's backed by steel, so it's not going to come out. Same thing with like your ladders, anything that's mounted in the wall. So that's big. Steel floor construction, aluminum sidewalls, aluminum truss roof. But going back, that's kind of a little bit on construction. Going back to the rest, you're going to have this we came out with this new kind of solid surface, kind of a modern white. It looks sharp.
Yeah, it's got little like metal flake in there, which is a nice one.
Oh yeah, like tiger stripes on it. I mean, it's really modern.
And I love the addition of this over the sink cover. So if you're drying dishes, that doesn't get wet and water runs off just right down in the sink, and easy.
Very easy.
Nice and easy. Pop-up outlet.
Wireless charging on that as well.
And then we have an oven in here. People love the oven. You also have your microwave and a ton of storage back here. So pantry, washer, dryer prep. Take us through all of this. So if people want to add in washer, dryer, it's literally plug and play.
Oh yeah. Yep. There's a panel right on the inside you remove, and then all your plumbing is right there. You have the outlets to plug into directly there as well. And it's set up for a stackable.
Okay.
Which is really nice because you have the option of going stackable or combo, whichever if you want a little bit more storage. Right next to you too, we have the multiplex controls. So you're gonna have everything accessed right there: cell phone connectivity, solar, amp hours every day, the weekly average.
Yeah, check the app. It's nice, so you can get outside, and then especially when you want to put the awning out or whatever, when you're at the campsite and you're like, how close am I really to those trees?
Exactly.
We've all been there. Great large bathroom. I like the corner shower in there. It gives you it feels like it gives you more room.
Yes.
And maybe it's just an illusion, but it feels like it does.
And that's a fully ventilated bathroom. We have air, heat, and air out. So in and out, which is nice.
Tankless hot water on board, and we just switched to Suburban. So take us through that.
Yep. So we just upgraded to the Suburban's tankless water heater, which is a phenomenal system. We've been using it on our Class A diesels for a little bit of time now, and customers have been raving about it. So we switched on this to give you a nice little upgrade.
And then we get into our bedroom. And what I love about a north to south bed is, well, one back here, a nice little place to sit. But if you pull into a Cracker Barrel or you're pulling into a truck stop and you are not allowed to put out your slide, or you feel like, oh, it's a lot of setup, you don't need to do that.
Exactly.
And you can still access this with the slide in.
Oh yeah. Obviously. When the slide's in, you have a full walkway all the way to the bedroom. You can access the bathroom, access the kitchen as well. And this is a growing trend you're seeing. I mean, KOA does a study every year on how RVers camp. And you have more people going off-grid, national parks, state parks, than going to actual campsites. So it's important for the customers to be able to use the bed easily in a parking lot. You don't have to get a slide out. It's a growing trend, and this really answers that.
Yeah. And when you're off-grid and you have your generator on, we just kicked on the roof AC. Fairly still, quiet enough we can have a conversation or watch smart TV back here?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we just upgraded to smart TVs all throughout the motorhome for this model year. So big plus, because you can connect directly to the new 5G on the roof.
Nice.
And then you don't have any added wires in the back. Everything's easy, wire-free.
Fast internet too.
Very fast.
And you can use it as a Wi-Fi extender, and plenty of storage back here as well. Closets.
And talking about storage,
yeah.
we have 152 cubic
That's
feet
huge.
of storage on this.
Especially, and we'll walk outside and we'll take a look at that in the rear. Is depending, and that's what I love about this, is being able to have the options. And how do I want to use this? Where am I going to go? What do I want to bring with me? So we have the giant storage bay back here, and if you want to option in a griddle, you can.
If you get a
Massive.
pull out with the Blackstone, and you do have the nice protection on top there.
I've never had a flare up in my Blackstone at home. Never had a flare up at all. But yeah, that's a great option to have. And even with the Blackstone, it only pull out here. You still have
you still have all the storage.
Have all that storage in here. What do we have here? I like that. Wash off the greasy utensils.
Exactly.
And there's your propane connection right there. And that's where the griddle will plug in. And then let's see, we got a number of storage bays back here. Oh, and some pass-through in here.
And we had rain. It's been raining yesterday, it's all night, and
day.
you don't have to worry about these storage compartments. All rotocast plastic, 68 pounds of propane. Some of your battery compartments. So we did change this. It used to be underneath the step, moved it underneath to this compartment.
Oh, way
much
easier to access. Yeah.
Oh, and customers are constantly wanting to upgrade batteries and do things themselves. So this is going to have the optional upgrade, which is 4 house batteries and the upgraded solar on the roof.
And then TV here. And again, smart TV, like Garrett was pointing out. And then we have a nice large bay over here for golf clubs or whatever it is you need.
All LED lights, all of the compartments, one touch, all the lights are on. And this is deep pass-through. Then you can get a good look at that new partial paint.
Yeah, I like this color. You're seeing a lot of this light gray on a lot of vehicles. I mean, from motorcycles all the way up to high-end RVs.
Oh, it's the big trend now.
Big trend right now. Oh, and there we have the awning out with the LED light.
Yep. 18-foot awning. Blackout package is going to be standard on this, so you're going to have the black aluminum wheels. You're also going to have black up front. We got the Ford front, which is nice. That gives it a really beefy look.
Yeah, I like it with the tow hooks. It's a very rugged vehicle indeed.
And when Ford upgraded or came out with the new model year with all the new exterior and interior, they did change the grille, and that front grille actually has a lot of function because they opened it up for more air to come into that engine, because they upgraded the turbocharger as well. So they want to maximize airflow into that turbocharger. And also too, call them the gills, but it's just ventilation for the diesel engine. It's very important for these engines to breathe. So this used to be cosmetic, had no real function. And they're about this big. Now Ford enlarged it and then actually put in real ventilation, so that way that motor, especially when you're done driving for 8 hours,
you gotta let those turbos cool down. Yeah. I did not know that. So functionality, even from here to inside to everything. I always appreciate your expertise, Garen. Thank you very much. I always learn something new. And you want to learn more about the L35, right? You can do that right now at thormotorcoach.com.